I get inspired by other people that can teach me about new things in the world, being successful, achieving my goals, reaching what I aim to do in life.
I feel inspired by people. Talking to other people and hearing their stories and their past and their experiences is always, a great treasure chest of inspiration for me.
I keep inspired by talking. I just love to talk.
Going to galleries and going to markets and making sure that I do something new and trying something different almost kind of every day or every week. But I guess galleries, theatre, talks, being around like-minded people.
The company that I work for, it's amazing to see her every day leading us all. It's great.
For me, the biggest part of being creative and being a creative woman is unlocking the kind of magical child in me. My magical child, never questions whether it's been done before, whether it can be done. My magical child doesn't judge or restrict their thinking. My magical child just has fun and play, and a lot of playing, which I think is so important.
I love seeing life from lots of people's point of view. So going into different areas and creative experts and sort of seeing what they get up to and understanding how they look at life.
It is really important to be around people who are positive because they bring out the best in you.
By my boss, her name's Kelly. She's an amazing woman. She's very creative, and that's just what keeps me on board.
By people, what they are, who they are, where they go, what they do.
Everything around me, which sounds really cliched, but I draw inspiration from everywhere.
By bringing together creativity and problem solving to actually create something that does fill that gap and solves the problem.
I keep inspired by the unknown. I think the beauty of society is that we're forever evolving.
The reason I got into media is because of the underlying messages that you can bring into advertising, into a really creative work that actually says something.
I keep inspired by the fact that I've finally been able to reach my potential.
I keep inspired by doing something that I love every day.
Doing the best I can every day. What keeps me inspired is my drive for my creativity to shine through rather than sales figures.
I keep inspired by having my own space, which I think is really important. Just have a couple hours to reconnect and just be.
I think I'm inspired by making people happy. I think that's a typical female thing sometimes, but I really do enjoy making other people happy, and I think that's what gives me a real sense of purpose. So if people around me are happy and enjoying what they're doing, I think that's really important for me too.
Meeting new people, eating new food and seeing new places. It makes me feel really interested, makes me feel creative, makes me feel hungry for more.
I keep inspired by thinking about my grandmother, how she always worked very hard and did everything her own way.
One is by surrounding myself with people that have passion about anything in their life, whether it's work, hobbies, sport, food, anything. And the second way I keep inspired is by spending as much time as possible with my nieces and nephews, because kids just see life through a completely different lens.
I like to set myself personal goals, so I guess that speaks to the challenge. Like, I love a challenge, so it'll be running a half marathon or my first ocean swim, or that's got the stretch factor. I always like to talk about the stretch factor. And that ensures that it's challenging but achievable.
I also love the fact that everyone's unique and original, and I love remembering that no matter how many critical moments we may have in our work, that we can always take solace in the fact that we're all individuals. I think that's really important to remember when you are a woman in media.
I get inspired by winning awards like this. So this is the B&T Women in Media Award. This to me is like a representation of the She Says network, and I'm continually inspired by women and all the different challenges and obstacles they face, but still having the passion and determination, and they do it on their terms.